You know exactly what you need to do. The task is clear, the steps are obvious, you've written it down, and you still can't make yourself start, so you clean the kitchen instead. Answer the easy emails, research it a little more, because more information always feels like progress. And everyone, including you, has decided this is a discipline problem. It isn't. You're not avoiding the task. You're avoiding a feeling the task is carrying, and your brain will happily spend your entire weekend to avoid one uncomfortable emotion right now. That's why the important things are the hardest to start. They carry the biggest feelings. One thing today, not a list, and we'll do it together before the end with the actual task you've been avoiding. You know how this goes. The document sits open in a tab for 3 days. You look at it several times a day. Looking at it has become its own job. The task would take 40 minutes. You've now spent 4 days not doing it, and the dread has cost you more than the 40 minutes ever would. And the strangest one, the more it matters to you, the harder it is to start. Things you don't care about get done immediately. The thing that matters most sits there untouched. If that last one stung, stay with me. It's the key to the whole pattern. For decades, everyone treated procrastination as a scheduling failure. Buy a planner, break it into steps, use a timer. And if you're like most overthinkers, you've done all of that, and the important task still sat there. Then, researchers looked at what actually happens in the moment of avoidance. A psychologist called Tim Feichel, who spent his career on this, put it plainly. Procrastination is an emotion regulation problem, not a time management problem. When you put the task off, you get an immediate hit of relief. The discomfort disappears. Your brain registers that as a win, and it will do it again. And the health psychologist Fushia Sirois showed the other half. The relief is borrowed, not earned. The task comes back heavier, with guilt stacked on top. You feel worse, which means the task now carries even more uncomfortable feeling, which makes it even harder to start. That's the loop. Avoid, relief, guilt, heavier task. Avoid harder. So the question was never, why can't I manage my time? The question is, what feeling is this task carrying? For an overthinker, it's usually one of 3. 1. Fear of judgment. This work will be seen, and being seen means being assessed. 2. Overwhelm. The task has no clear edges, and your mind treats shapeless things as threats. Or 3. Perfectionism. You can already picture the ideal version. You know the real one won't match it, so starting means guaranteed disappointment. Notice what all 3 have in common. None of them is laziness. All of them are your threat system treating a Tuesday task like a verdict on who you are. That phrase, the threat system, is worth knowing properly because it turns up a lot on this channel. It comes from a British psychologist called Paul Gilbert, who describes us as running 3 systems, one that watches for danger, one that drives us to achieve, and one that settles us. The first 2 are loud. The third one is the one most overthinkers were never helped to build. When a task carries a feeling, it is the first system that grabs it. And your brain always prefers a cost later to a discomfort now. It will pay with your evening, your weekend, and your sleep, and it will feel like relief while it does it. Which tells you why pressure has never worked. Pressure adds feeling to a task that's being avoided because of feeling. You've been trying to push through a door that opens inward. So we're going to take the feeling out of the task instead. 2 beats, 1 sequence, and it needs a real task. So bring one to mind now. The thing that's been sitting there, not the biggest one on the list, the one you thought of first when I said it. Name the feeling, then shrink the door. Beat 1. Name what it's carrying. Don't ask, why am I so lazy? That question has never once produced an answer you could use. Ask instead, what feeling is this task carrying? Sit with it for a second, then finish this sentence properly, out loud if you can. I'm avoiding this because, not because I can't be bothered. Underneath that. I'm avoiding this report because I'm afraid it'll be judged. I'm avoiding this call because I don't know how it'll go. I'm avoiding this because I know it won't be as good as the version in my head. Say it once, plainly, and notice what happens when you do. An avoided feeling operates in the dark. It's shapeless, so it's enormous. The moment you name it, you're no longer avoiding a fog, you're looking at one specific survivable emotion. Most people find it's noticeably smaller than the avoidance it was driving. Beat 2. Now shrink the door, because knowing the feeling doesn't move your hands. Here's what does. You don't commit to the task, you commit to 2 minutes of it. So, name your 2 minutes now. Say the exact first physical thing, not start the report. Open the document and write one bad sentence, not go for a run. Put my trainers on and step outside the door, not deal with the phone call. Pick the phone up and dial. Get it small enough that it's almost silly. That's the point. It has to be too small for your threat system to bother defending. You're not writing the report. You're typing a sentence. And this isn't a productivity trick. It's built on something CBT has known for a long time. Motivation follows action far more reliably than it leads it. You've been waiting to feel ready before starting, and readiness turns up about 90 seconds after you begin. Last part, and it's the one that makes it stick. Say when, not later, a time. When this video ends, at 2 o'clock, that's it. Feeling named, door shrunk, time set. Then go and find out that the dread was about the doorway, not the room. So, you were never lazy, and you never had a discipline problem. You've been protecting yourself from feelings that got attached to tasks and paying for that protection with your time, your sleep, and your opinion of yourself. Name what it's carrying. Then make the door small enough to walk through without deciding anything. Next time, the people who have no motivation for anything, and why that isn't laziness either. If everything's felt grey and flat lately, that one will explain more than you expect. If this felt like something you needed to hear, the next one will too. Subscribe so it finds you. I'll see you there.